Grand Risings chat. How are we all today? I'm Card Readings with Jamie, and I am back with another live. This is going to be a bit of a shorter paid. Okay, I do have to admit that is my fault. One was dumb and forgot to put their iPad on charge. I did do a freebie earlier though, so don't worry. We did do a longer live earlier, but this one would have been longer if I put my iPad on charge in time. I just forgot. I have to be honest, I did forget to put my iPad on charge. Hello, Demon Angel, how are you, boo? Yes, sure, Ollie? He says sure, and he can't find his phone that does it. Here, so, we've got... First of all, who paid me through Stripe? Don't know. Set on Gram, thank you. Honey, I've not told anyone to pay for anything yet. I ain't told no one. Jesus. Hello, Zoe. Where's Cupid? He's on a night out having a drink. It's the best answer I can give to you, love. So, we got Ollie. You want to guess something? Go ahead, guess something. Now's on point as always. Thank you, my darling. Got Reza for 5. We've got who else? I forgot their name already. Oh, thank you, my darling. We've got Sara. /5. It's already a 20-minute wait. Hello, Maria. Right, let's do some yes or no's first, then we'll start the readings. So, send me some yes or no's, y'all. No, I don't like Nigel Farage, my darling. I don't get into politics, to be quite frank. I don't believe in it. At this point in time, they're just so annoying. Hello, Janine. Hello, Amanda. Hello, lol. So, will you pass your practical in 2 weeks? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. You will pass. Hello, Amanda's. Will your partner get the job tomorrow? Let's see. I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. How are you? Yes, your partner will get the job, my darling. Hello, Dylan. Your mentor might be strict, my darling, but have faith in yourself and ye shall pass. Okay. Bravo, you've got eyes. I am gay. Well done. I'd put my earring in if I knew where I'd put it. One sec. Ah! Lost my earring. We don't do gifts for readings, my darling. Gifts are gifts. They're for a bit of fun. The earring was on top of one of my desks. What am I doing? I'm doing tarot. I am. One sec. Yeah, I'm doing tarot. I'm trying to put my earring in. There we go. There we go. Got my earring in. Ollie, I'll update your sub tonight. It's some card game. It used to be. It's called Tarocchi. It's called Tarocchi. Can you pass your car test? Of course you can, my darling. Have faith. I'm subbed and liked. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. So we're going to start my readings. If I need to. We need to get through this. Good luck with your list. Well, let's have a look at your list, Ollie. Let's have a look at your list. Let's see it. Let me just get a certain deck out for you. Because I've got a certain one that I want to use for you, boo. So, Ollie, let me find your questions. So, Ollie, do you mind if I read this out loud or do you want me to read it in my head? Bonjour, my darling, bonjour. Thanks for the follow. How long is my list? I've got a 10-minute slot left. So, either double 5, so 2 people for 5, or 1 person for 10. Okay, hello, Fish Cutler. Hello, Alicia. How are you, boo? Welcome to my YouTube. Safe to read. Thank you, my darling. So, what does A think about me? By the way, guys, don't pay unless I say you can pay. Okay. Fish Cutler, you take it for 5. Brill, Fish Cutler. I've been waiting for you to take one of your minutes. That's Brill. I'll definitely add you down because you got minutes. What name did you put next to minutes? I can pop it on the thingamabob. I forgot the name I put it under. 1 second, Fish Cutler. I'm just trying to find your actual name.
Fish Cutler, Geeka. Geeka.
Thank you.
She had 15.
So she wants 5, so put it down to 10, please. Thank you. I got a 5-minute slot. 5-minute slot left. Bonjour. All those, do you want the last 5, my darling? I've only just seen your message. I'm sorry, my darling. Don't mess with the occult. Trust me, I'm not messing with the occult, my darling. Thank you. Sorry, Rose, I've only just seen your message. Do you want a 5 or do you want to save till tomorrow? Will your business be successful? Yes, your business will be successful, my darling. So, thank you for the follow. So, Ollie. Hello, RJ. So, Ollie, what, let's do yes and no's. Does she worry about you on your bike? Yes, she does, my darling, yes. I am doing sub reads tonight, yes. I've got a 5-minute slot left. Got 1 5-minute slot left. Does she fear that you'll crash? Yes, she does, my darling. No, it's not taken, my darling. It's not taken. Do I know the country flag? No. Does she get reminded of you when she sees other bikes? Yes. Albert, if you're going to make a sentence, please make it make sense. Have a good one, Rose. I am sorry, I would have added you if I did see your questions sooner, my darling, but you got filtered. I am very sorry, my darling. Okay. I don't like ignoring people, but if they get filtered, I can't. I can't change TikTok. I can't change TikTok, sadly, with their filters. Can I shout out your channel? If I don't know what your channel's on, my darling, I can't do shout outs unless I know what your channel is about. Yes, RJ, you can have the 5 minutes. Sorry, Ollie, give me 1 second. Let me add RJ for the last 5-minute slot. List is closed. That was quick. Yeah. Going back to Ollie. Does she worry that you'll lose your license? Let's see. Yes. But no, I don't shout out other childs unless I know what they're about. If there's one bit of advice that she wants to do it. And why do you keep thinking about her? Yes, we can do that. What does A think about you riding your bike to work in general too? And it was yes, we can do that, my darling, we can do that. Do I give guarantees? What do you mean? Give me 1 sec, Ollie, we're just getting you a deck.
I'll be on.
That's the deck I want.
Just get brought
Oh, you want to shout me out? You can shout me out if you would like to, my darling. I don't mind. Sure, if you'd like to, my darling. If you message me on Instagram, card readings at Jamie, card readings with Jamie, and tell me about your channel. So, Ollie, back to your readings. So, let's see what she thinks, boo. Let's have a look. Let's see. So, I feel like she does worry. I feel like she is always thinking about it, my darling. Okay, whenever she sees you on the bike, or whenever she sees a bike, she's always thinking, oh my God. Okay, she doesn't see safety. All she sees is danger, my darling. Okay. All she sees is danger. Hello, Anne. What I would say here, my darling, is I feel she wants you to be more protected. She feels when you're in the car, she feels you're safer. She knows that when you're in the car, you're not as happy, but that is why she's scared when you're on the bike, because she knows it's your therapy. Okay, she knows that as soon as you're doing it as your therapy, my darling, she knows there's danger ahead. Okay. And I feel this is what scares her. In this case, the death card literally means death. She is scared of your death. Okay. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I feel ever since you got that bike and she's seen it, I feel like she's always been praying for you, my darling. Okay, she's always been praying in some way, some shape or form. Okay. Okay. She's always scared. What I'd also say for you, my darling, is she's got a lot of passion for you. She values you and she knows that a lot of people look up to you and she just wishes that they don't want the bike as well. Okay. She's trying to be as hopeful as she can that you don't influence people, but she knows that you're very influential. Okay. I see that she fears that you will lose a license one day. Okay. What did you put there? Imagine if I sent her a message to the work chat saying that I can't come in. I've been in a crash on my bike. She'd be mortified. She'd be absolutely mortified, my darling. Okay. I think she'd be very scared, my darling. If she suddenly saw you, if she suddenly saw that, she'd be off her rockers. Okay. I feel like you keep thinking about her in your sleep is because I feel like you've still got feelings for her. Okay. Like, you still got feelings for her, my darling. There's still love there. Okay. There's just love there. And I feel like she was thinking of you as well, my darling. I feel like she's more thinking about you once she saw the bike last night. But you still got the love. You say you haven't, my darling, but judging by those emojis, you know deep down you do. Okay. You still got feelings, no matter how much you want to deny them. Even you know you still got them. Okay, you still hold the burden. You still carry that burden. Okay. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, that burden's always being carried by you. Okay. I would say the advice that she wants to give you is sort of be safe. She wishes that you were strict. She wishes that you were strict, my darling. She sees that you've got a lot of plans. But she sees with people at work, you're not that strict, you're a pushover. Okay? You're always pushing people over. Okay? Always, always, always. You're always letting people push you over, my darling. Rose, if you message me and I'll see if I've got space for you tomorrow, my darling, for a private, we'll see. Okay, I can answer you after stream, okay, boo? Okay, she wants you to be able to control things. Okay. She wants you to be able to understand what you're doing, understand the influence you are giving people. Okay. But at the same time, she wishes that you would take your own advice sometimes. Okay, sometimes she sees you don't take your own advice and sometimes she's scared. Okay. Sometimes she's sat there thinking, oh my God, what is actually going to happen with him? Okay, boo. Like, she's genuinely scared for you. Okay, she wishes that you'd follow your heart. Okay. She wishes that you would listen to your heart, my darling, that you would go far with your heart, that you would understand what you truly want, and that you would do with what you truly want. Okay, my darling? At the same time, she would like to tell you to grow up. Okay, she sees you're conflicted inside. Okay. She sees that you have a lot of conflict. That you want to be successful, you want a successful love life, but you never know where you want to go. You never know what you want to do. Okay, she knows that you've got too much on your plate. Okay, and she wants you to empty that plate. She wants you to sort out that plate. Okay. Ten of Cups. She sees you're a family type of person. She sees that you want a loving family. Okay. At the same time, she also sees you're not content. Okay, she wishes you'd become more content, my darling. Okay, she wants you to become more content in life, understanding more of yourself in life. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say for you, my darling, is the pain. She wishes you would open up more. Instead of keeping everything bottled, she wishes you'd let it out. She wishes that you would allow other people to see what is actually going on inside your life. Okay, my darling? And that would actually allow people to get there. Okay. She wishes that you, understand. I feel like she does want to see, but she knows that she can't help. Okay. She knows she can't help you. Okay, boo. So, what she wants to do is allow you to have other people, okay, to help you. But, not her. Okay. Not her. But she knows that she's not even in a good mental place to be able to help. She knows that if she tried, she'd fail. Okay? And that's not what she wants. She wants you to succeed. She wants you to have a good life. She wants you to actually get the help that you need, not the help you would like. Okay, and this is what you've got to realise, is you would like her help, but she's not the help you actually need. Okay. And we all know counselling doesn't work for you. Okay, you've told us that many a times. Okay. So what you need is something that's stable. Okay, so for example, a diary, a journal, OneNote. Okay, something that isn't going to get you killed, Ollie. A bike is going to get you killed if you keep using it as a counselling method. Shouldn't laugh at that, but I will. What you need, even if you use on your phone, my darling, even if you use the app Notes. Okay, where's mine? So even if you use Weekly Planner, Note Plus, or Notes, okay, that's still going to help you out. Okay, my darling. That's still going to give you what you need. Okay. You did 100 miles and was the happiest you've ever been. Well, that definitely doesn't put a knife through my heart. Thanks, boo. What you need to realise is she's here to help as a friend, but not here to be your counsellor. Okay? And the way you want her help is a counsellor. Okay? That's not how it's going to work. Okay? She'd be your friend. She'll help you as a friend, not as a counsellor. Not as a counsellor. Okay? And that's what you've got to realise. I think the sooner you realise that, the better. Okay? Ace of clubs, 5 of spades, 6 of spades. So yeah, you'll go forwards with her. Okay, you'll get further with her. Don't worry. Okay, you will get further. And I feel like there are new beginnings coming your way. I feel like it is going to get a stronger connection. You just got to believe. Okay, my darling? You've just got to believe. Does that make sense? Well, you're going to go back on your bike today, aren't you? Judging by that wow. Tomorrow, maybe. What am I doing? I'm doing tarot readings, my darling. I'm reading your future. It's too dark now. Go in high vis, you'll be fine. Put some lights on. You'll be fine. Please don't. I don't actually take my advice there. You love my cards? Thank you. Hello, Vietti. And your earring is amazing. Thank you. I bought it today. I brought it today. I think it's a tweed. I think it's tweed. Tweed? Yeah, tweed. It is. I don't actually know how to say the word properly. Or energy. Energy. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Energy, earring, they both look the same to me. Literally, they both look the same to me. Wish it was a joke. Is this your new setup? What happened to your other table? I should have my other table by the weekend, my darling. Okay, we're still at the same table, but I should be the other side of it. Okay, my darling. Don't worry. You're the same way, thank God for that. Right, so I've done Ollie. Who's next? Next, we have Reza for 5. Is Reza here? A change is good as a holiday. It is. It is, trust me. It is. Am I doing paid live tomorrow? Yes. No, Ollie, it's not when you say, sorry, office, I didn't realise I was speeding, you don't put, I'm dyslexic. You put, I've got dyscalculia. Okay? That's to do with numbers. Dyslexia is worse. So put, I've got dyscalculia. Okay, that's your number version of dyslexia. I shouldn't be helping you out there with that, but there you are. You're getting my help. So, Reza, if you do that, I didn't tell you that advice. Okay? I'm not helping you get into trouble. Well, I am, but I'm not. So, Reza, do you mind if I read this out loud, or do you want me to read it in my head, boo? You do have slight dyslexia. I think mine's quite severe. I'm your lawyer. Ha! I couldn't even get myself out of trouble if I tried. Your choice, love. Brill. So, let's see. Do you have any yes or no's? Yes, you do. Oh, sure, I can't actually get myself out of bed half the time. Will Amina open up to you about your relationship once you tell her you are going away for a week? Yes, my darling, yes. With your conversation being only about daughter and a few generals, when do I see Amina start to talk about your relationship / marriage? In about 6 weeks, my darling. Now a good time to say I was extremely close to be caught speeding on my bike. You thought you had. Haha! One day you will, Ollie. One day you'll get caught out. And I'll be there laughing. And then helping you out. That's how good of a friend I am. Right, let's see what you get, Reza. Let's have a wee look. Son, you're only on the list if you paid, my darling. Today. So, let's have a look. What is A's energy and feeling towards you? Let's see. Let's see. Still positive, my darling. Okay. Still positive, but what I would say here is she's starting to get away from the loneliness with you. Okay, she wants to start coming forwards. Okay. She wants to start having the happiness with you again. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I see more positivity coming from her mind. She's more thinking about the positivity. Okay. I would say she's done being blinded. Okay. I would say she's done being blinded by the past. Okay. Okie dokie, Ollie. What I'd also say here, my darling, is right now your relationship has the energy of the moon. It does. It needs the energy of the moon and the sun, so the yin and the yang. Okay, my darling, which you'll get soon. I see new doors opening up for the both of you as well, my darling, okay? There are new doors coming your way. Okay. More positive doors. Okay. This will happen within the next week to 2 weeks, my darling. Okay. I see more balance coming your way as well. Okay, better balance coming your way. I see that she is manifesting you and she does feel sorry for stabbing you in the back in the past. I see stronger passion coming between you two. Thank you, Ollie. At the same time, what I also see coming for you as well, my darling, especially the Two of Swords in reverse, is choices aren't going to be made that easily. They don't need to be. Okay, with the Devil in reverse, there is no one controlling her anymore apart from herself. Okay. I would say yes, better than it is at the moment, my darling, yes. Okay. Yes. V, I wouldn't say there's anything with him, my darling. Okay. No, I wouldn't say there's anything with V. Okay. 9 of Swords. Okay, I would say he's too busy focusing on himself, too busy focusing on his stress. Okay. I would say that he's not really focusing on her. Okay. Is he gone for good now? Yes. Okay, yes he is, my darling. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I see a lot more positivity in her mindset. Okay. I see it's going to keep getting positive. Okay. He's going to keep getting positive. When is he going back? He's already started the process, my darling. Okay. Already started the process. I would say he's already walking back now as we speak. Okay. No, there isn't anything stopping you guys now. Okay. I always say your fortune's getting better with each other. As the days go by, the fortune's getting better, the fortune's getting easier, my darling. Okay. I would say life is becoming more positive with each other. Okay. I would say you still got a lot going on. Still got a lot going on. Okay. Do we still see the second child? Do we still see the second child? Yes, we do, my darling. Yes, we do. Okay. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But your time is now up. Well, what is tarot? It was originally a game called Tarocchi, and then it became known as fortune telling. Okay. Amongst Kipper, Lenormand, Cartomacy, that sort of thing. Ollie, should you send a picture of your bike with a caption saying my mobile happy place? Let's see. Yes. It was stressed out, but yes. Jamie is like Michael from GTA. I don't know who that is, but okay. Let's see who is next. Next, I've got Sara. Yes, you can vote while I'm waiting for Sara. What's your yes and no do? And she says sent on Instagram, but what's your question, boo? Yes, I did, Ollie. I did say it would. Will John and Kev mention their scrapbooks on Sunday? Yes. Yes, my darling. Yes, they will. Yeah. They mention it in more detail, my darling. Also, just in case before I do the next reading, if anyone's wondering, this is the Druid Tarot. And I got it at a place called House of Gaia. I did. Have a good night, Rose. So, Sara on Instagram. So, Sara. Yes. I can read to myself, my darling. By the way, Jamie, the day you was telling you got the new cars, which ones were they? Which new cars, Madonna? I bought quite a few recently. Quite a few. So, yes, we can. Mm-hmm. Okay, we can do that. Oh, the £100 ones. They are. Can't remember the name. I'll have to show you when I get them, my darling. But I can't remember the name. I'll show you when I get them. It's on Etsy. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's from the USA. Let's see. That's what she said, Queen. Let's see. So, I see that he wants to stay strong with you, my darling, okay? I would also say here at the same time is that there is a strong relationship coming between the both of you. Okay, quite a very strong relationship. At the same time, what I would say here is that his energy does seem better. Okay, yes, he was taking the mickey for a little bit, but he was doing that to fit in, okay? I would say he's the sort of person that has to fit in everywhere he is. Okay, he has to. Okay, my darling. So if that means he's got to take the mickey, he'll take the mickey. Okay, just to fit in. I wouldn't really say that they're as close as you think they are. Okay, I would not say that. Okay. Yes, because of his position. Okay. I feel because he's quite a boss-like character, he feels that not everyone gets on with him, so he tries to make sure that they do. So he feeds into their ego. Okay. But he doesn't know how to grow a spine and stand up for himself and do what he wants. He doesn't know how to be him. Okay, my darling. He just knows how to be other people. To be frank. Okay. That's all he knows how to be, is be like other people. Okay. So it's almost like he has to be what other people want him to. So he does. Whether that's a positive or negative, he doesn't care. Okay. He cares when it hurts people, but at the time, as long as he's in a good position, no. Okay. That's what he cares about. Okay. I feel the energy between you two will be fine, okay? And I feel that you two will get on fine, my darling. Okay. I feel that you two will get on fine. It'll be hard, though. Okay. I don't think that he will keep doing it, my darling. No, I think he'd do it for a little longer, but I feel like once he starts realising what it's doing to you, I think he'll stop. Okay. I think he'll stop. I do think it is gonna take a little bit of time. I think it's almost like he has to see the pain it's causing you first. I feel like within about 2 weeks he'll stop. Within about a month he'll apologise. Okay, so 2 weeks stop, month he'll apologise. Because I feel like he does have a passion for you. I feel like there is a love for you, my darling. I feel like there is a care as well. I feel like he's trying to go as fast as he can. But I feel like he's trying to fit in more. Okay. He's trying to fit in a lot more than you think. I feel like he feels quite out of place. I don't feel like he likes that. He's not the sort of person that likes to feel out of place. He likes to feel like he belongs somewhere. Okay. And he doesn't. Even now, even though he tried to fit in with her, he still doesn't feel like he belongs. Okay, he still feels like he's being hidden. Okay, my darling. He's not enjoying that. Okay, he's not enjoying the hidden feeling, to be quite frank. Okay. What I would say here is that there are a lot of emotions. Okay, a lot of emotions going through his mind. Okay. Quite a lot, quite a few. Okay, my darling. And I feel like that's what's scaring him. Is the fact that he's got so much going on. He doesn't know where he needs to go. Okay. And he feels isolated. Okay, he feels scared. He feels like everyone's against him even though they're not. I feel this is what's pushing him to try and fit in more. Is the fact that he feels scared. And that the fact that he doesn't feel he belongs. I feel that will change because I feel like you're always showing him that he belongs with you. Okay. You're always showing him. And I feel like he'll succumb to that. Okay. Does that make sense? Where is House of Gaia? It is... Peebles, it is. There you go, take a picture of that. My darling, screenshot that and switch it around. That's got the information you need for them. And there you go. You're welcome, Queen. Ollie says he's just sneezed. Yeah, let me know when you've taken the screenshot. I feel like I'm going to burn it into my screen by accident. But yeah, very knowledgeable guy in there. Very nice, very sweet. Let him know I sent you. If you go. Yeah, very, very, very lovely place. You've actually been in. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love the guy. Very sweet. Taught me a lot. We're in there an hour today. Went in to buy a couple of cards. And my dad thought we were going to be about like 15 minutes. We're in there for an hour. In a tiny shop for an hour. It was amazing. I was in heaven. I was. A nice thing about the shop was it didn't smell of like incense, like really overpowering strong incense. So that was nice as well. It was also nice to finally have someone that was knowledgeable talking to you about the stuff and not someone that just wanted to sell at you, if you know what I mean. Because there's some people out there in those sort of shops that just want to sell at you. They don't actually care about it as long as they get your money. He actually wanted to teach, and that was really nice to see. I'm good, thank you, Alison. I'm good, thank you. Ooh. So, Sara, let me let you know how many minutes you got left. Let me find you first. There we go. You have 44 minutes left. You do. Shanine, my list is closed for today. I'll be reopened tomorrow, my darling. If you would like to book a personal reading, though, you can book a private with me by messaging me on my WhatsApp or my Instagram. Instagram is Cardoon Jamie. WhatsApp number is in bio. Okay. I can actually tell you what my WhatsApp number is. This is my work WhatsApp. My work WhatsApp is 07398958383. That is if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. So next, I love it how my phone has just said optimum battery charge scheduled to finish charging by 3:30 a.m. So next we have Geeka for 5 and then it's RJ for 5. That's it. Do I have Geeka? Yes, it is you, my darling. It is you. No, these aren't the new cards. My new cards are these ones which I got today. Geeka, what would you like your reading on, my darling? These ones which I got yesterday. I've got some in here as well. DM'd you on here, Bill, thank you, my darling. And my last newest deck is here. I also got these ones. They're my newest. Right, in the bag, Brill. You'll like the cards as well. Geeka! Do you mind if I read this out loud or maybe read it in my head, my darling? In my head, okie dokie. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. I don't see you dating necessarily this month, but I see that you will find somebody this month. Okay. Hello, Josh. But yeah, I see that you will definitely find someone this month, but I don't see a date. Okay, my darling. What I do see coming for you, though, my darling, is prosperity. Okay. You will definitely find somebody. Okay, I still feel Eddie could be for you. Okay, there's still a chance. I feel he's gone slightly silent because he's confused in himself. I'm good, thank you, Josh. How are you? I feel like he's slightly confused in himself. He's trying to understand himself, my darling. Where he belongs, what he belongs. Okay. I feel like he's having his tower moment. Okay. He's having his tower moment. He's having his misunderstanding. Okay. What I would say here is things will get easier. Okay. I see that you just got to see things from many different angles. Okay. His angle, your angle, and he has to do the same. Okay, my darling. These have a nice smell, actually. Smell like flowers. I don't know why. What I would say here is I do see a caring relationship coming your way with him. Okay. At the same time, I see that the relationship is more likely to start next month. Okay. I see the relationship is more likely to start next month. Let's have a look. Will this relationship start next month? Hello. So yeah, you'll get the relationship next month, my darling. Okay. You'll get the relationship next month. Is it with Eddie? Let's see. Is it with Eddie? So yeah, it's with Eddie, my darling. Okay. It's with Eddie. Okay. You're not going to be single for much longer. One thing that I do feel here is that you're trapped in the scene of you need to be dating, you need to be dating. Hello, Cal. Okay. Pardon me. But you don't need to be. Okay. What you need are new beginnings. Okay, my darling. You need new beginnings. You need to keep having the fun, but the dating is not necessary. Okay, you just make it think it's necessary, but you see it all online and you think, oh, they're in a couple, they're in a couple. Dating's not everything, my darling. Okay, if you think about it, if you date someone, you have to share the money, you have to share the time. Okay. If you're by yourself, you only have to think about yourself. Enjoy it. Okay. Enjoy it. Okay. You might not like being alone. That's what friends are for. Okay. Do you have attachment issues by any chance? I feel like there's attachment issues here. It's almost like you need to be with someone because you like the attachment. You like the stability. I feel it's because you can't find the stability in yourself. So you need someone else to give you the stability. Okay. And I feel like that's where your struggle will be. The fact that you don't know how to go forwards without being yourself. Okay. Without being with somebody. Okay. If you need the stability of someone else to give you the fun, to give you the enjoyment, to give you the time. But what you don't realise is you can have that fun if you just think, right, I'm going to go out on this day, I'm going to go out on that day, I'm going to go to the cinema. Okay, you can go to the restaurant and eat by yourself. It's still fun. Okay. You just need to be able to do it. Okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Well, I'm glad that made sense. So you have 10 minutes left of your minute bank, okay, my darling? So I've got RJ next. Hello, Lennox. Thank you for that, help me. Oh, it's on my TikTok, but oh. Good evening, my darling. Thank you for the bless shoes. How is everyone tonight? Everyone's probably going to say tired. I wouldn't be surprised. I read your mind. Maybe a mind reader now. Right, let's have a look at what you sent me. When I can find my TikTok. RJ. Why are you in that section? Let me move you. There we are. Yep, I can read this in my head. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. You'd like to have my nail close up? There you go. They are getting changed next week. He's old. There you go. Right, let's see what you get. Let's see what you get. So, the conflict will end soon, my darling. Okay, hello, wee lord. I'm good, thank you. I feel the reason why the conflict is there is just because he feels annoyed that he's got himself in this situation, okay? And he hates having to ask for help. Hates it. Have a good night, Josh. Okay. I feel like he's definitely stressing over it, okay? He has more stress than you think. Okay. And he hates it. Okay, he needs new beginnings, he needs new money. He just doesn't know how to get it. Okay, my darling. And for him, you're the only option at the moment. Okay? I feel like this option will change. I feel like it will get much better for you. I feel like it will get much better for him. Okay, the conflict's going to stay there for a little bit. Okay, but only a little. Okay, my darling, it's not going to be permanent. Okay, it's not going to stay completely. I feel like it will get easier and I feel like it will get better. Okay. That's a good rule, Ollie. New rule, you have to send me the picture as well. Oh. Oh, that's good to know. He's stressing me out. I wouldn't let him stress you out, my darling. Okay? I wouldn't worry about it. Okay? It's not your problem. Okay, B? It's not your problem, it's his problem. Okay? You don't need to worry about it. Okay? It must difficult for him, as you can tell he doesn't want to ask. Yeah. Hello, Max. Okay, he doesn't want to ask because it's not his sort of thing. Okay. It's not his sort of thing. He likes to have balance. He likes to have order. Okay. He's got no order. Okay, he's got no balance. Okay. And he doesn't feel like he's got any honour anymore. Okay, my darling. I feel like this is what is hurting him. I feel his money will get better in a month. Okay, his situation will get better in a month, my darling. I feel like he just needs to learn to move forwards. Okay, and I feel like luck is not on his side. And it's not going to be. Okay, he just needs to learn to deal with it. Okay, my darling. Luck is never going to be on his side. Never. Okay, and he's got to learn to deal with that in his own way. And I feel like that is what he's going to struggle with, is the dealing part. Okay. He's going to really struggle with the dealing part. But I feel like as he moves forwards, I feel like that will get better. That will get much easier for him, my darling. Okay. The more forwards he goes, the more he'll be able to deal. Okay. And the more he'll forget about the past. Okay. At the same time, what I also see here for him, my darling, excuse me, is I do see fortune getting better though. Okay, his luck might not be good, but fortune will get better. At the same time, I see him moving into a better situation. What I also see is new beginnings coming for him. I see his finances perking up. Okay. What I also see here is the stress will be disappearing. Okay, he won't be keeping that stress at all. At the same time, I see his mental health will get better. Okay, bills will get easier to pay. But I think that he needs to focus on where he's getting his money, where he's sourcing it. Okay, I think that's where he's failing right now, is he's not sourcing it in the correct way. Okay, he's not prioritising it. He's prioritising his happiness over his money. Okay, over his worth. And this is where he's going to fail, my darling. Okay. This is where he's going to fail. And I feel like that is why he's failing. Okay, I feel like it will get better, it will get easier. At the same time, I feel like he needs to be more disciplined. Okay. I feel like this is where he's struggling, is there is no discipline. Okay. I feel like your relationship with him will get better. And I feel like there will be discipline to your relationship with him as well, my darling. Okay, I feel like that is going to take time. But I do not see this is going to affect you completely. Just don't do what you did last time. Okay? Do not do what you did last time, my darling. Okay? Does that all make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Right, I'm going to pop off now, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you all so much for your support. We'll be on in the evening tomorrow. Okie dokie. So thank you all so much for your support. Have a wonderful rest of your evenings. Okay. And well, I actually put, I was bloody recording that and he cut in on a call. So, thank you all so much for your support and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now, guys.